Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of Thebes in which, well, we're about to have one of the biggest wars of the series so far. We are ready, manpower is full, our war chest has been built, where we can sustain economically, in part of thanks to the tributaries of Rhodes and Byzantium. And now, we will soon set sail to action, and our troops will begin to march north. But first, the question is, what are their generals like? Their admiral is better than ours, but we cannot change that. We've already made our decision. But we have these superior ships. Macedon, well, it relies on the Greek city-state's path. That's another thing for certain. The generals are very good. So they're gonna no doubt put up a fight. They will. But the question is, how we are to defeat them in field battle. Even if we beat the heck out of them, well, they don't have half the manpower. And they're on their way to crush Achaean, which to us we consider them as friends. Because Corinthos wishes to be free, which one day will become a feudatory status of ours. So there'll be two things. We will accept an alliance despite the fact that we already have too many relations, but that doesn't concern me. What concerns me is that this war of Macedon, originally we were going to wait until January, but no, start now. Thessaly is the main objective, but also since we also wish to go up to Pella, well, it's going to be far from our comfort zone, so I think we'll just be cautious and go for all of Thessaly, which has no fortifications. Nearest fort is actually in Pella. Here, mind you, the Untitled League will be there as they have no cohorts. Dalmatia will get here with 20 cohorts. Area 4. Caucasus, whatever that's pronounced, 5. Bastion Revolt 4. And nothing from Macedonia. We'll be bringing in our subjects. Rome will be coming to intervene on our business for the first time. Achaea will be there, but they're already at war with the enemy, which we are going to declare war on them now. Cyrenaica and Judea won't be there as they have their own business. We used to get horses from there, but no, we have to get it from Egypt. Got any honey? Just a mistake. It's for diplomatic reputation, you see. Now that we're allies, we could definitely bring you in, but that'll be until after hostilities. We shall see you later. What family are you from? I don't want to, piss them off, but they're strictly for transport, mind you. Now the question is, where is the Macedonian fleet? Oh, there they are. They're over in Magna Graecia. What do we know about him? He's an anti-patriot. He's prominent, merciful, corrupt, and dumb. Just got married recently, huh? Destroy the Macedonian fleet. That's the Navy's primary objective. While you are to begin your march here. And take this area too. And that way. Occupy all of Thessaly. Let's see if we can work our way into Pella. Some of the armies are already over there, but they're more interested in getting into their ships as they wish to go back home. We're not going to take on this naval fleet as they're heading over there. Maybe our subjects will, as they're now part of this huge war now. It's already big in terms of anticipation, and that includes Rome and their territories. Not going to contribute much, but it's a start. But as we know about our enemy, they do not have the heavy ships like we do. In fact, their entire fleet is this. While we have the superior numbers, we don't have the best admirals in the world. So your objective, destroy their navy, and then come around and blockade here, so there'll be no escape from Pella. They will remain in reserve. Got it? Also, Kassandra is going to be raised to be a great warrior, or at least a ruler with very high martial, which will definitely work out for us, as we'll have a strong ruler for the first time. We did have a son, but passed away whilst being born. Because of this, my wife's in mourning, in addition to being depressed and dysentery. And I am in mourning too, because I lost a son too. So now my health will be deteriorating a little faster. Which means no doubt that Kassandra will become the queen next. But at a much younger age. And with not much popularity. Which could spell trouble, as we don't have the full legitimacy to the said throne. And we cannot prove the said legitimacy. Start. And yes, we let Achaia come with us, because we opened them by giving them access. Yes, you're at war. So we're giving you a chance to make some gains for us, not for you. Roman fleet is going to intercept them. Nope. They're going that way. I see what you're doing. Split. Of course, there's the demon. Try both. See if they could go to a completely different route. To heading this way. Of course. We can catch them eventually. Well, they'll be going that way. They're going far. I know our heavy ships won't be able to catch them. Head this way. We'll be heading that way. Now we're beginning to enter Thessaly proper. do border with them, right? So they're just barely woken up. Anyways. There goes that damn old man who was the Philosophos, which is a prestigious position of anyone. I guess you want it, despite your very low statesmanship, and you're gonna screw me over with that lack of legitimacy. Nowhere to run. Out! That's the main Macedonian army. Level 9. Level 10. Stop. Force march now. They have a stronger army. Terrain is to our benefit. Because we'll be there in time. If we can. I don't know if that's going to be the right tactic against a big force like that. It's one of their main armies. But if we can take out their weak army there, along with its fleet, it'll be good. Alright, we're here. You're in position. If you cannot get there fast enough and reinforce it, because they're going to be badly outnumbered and badly mauled. If we lose this first engagement, then I may consider hiring them, which will cost me 21 a month. Ugh. But it's a start. They're force marching. They want this battle rushed. They have a stronger army, no doubt, but can you do it? Okay, no advantage here. Reinforce is going to take time. Keep the faith, boys. It'll be there in just a couple of days. Hold the line. Maybe badly outnumbered. For the economy. Reinforcements arriving. And there'll be another set of reinforcements coming in. Damn! I'm just gonna keep chasing them out of there. Keep them away from the mainland as far as possible is a good idea. No longer will Diadochi be known a man of action. All peoples, friend or foe, shall laud the name of Diadochi the Conqueror. Gained the Conqueror trait. So there you go. It's one of the veteran generals. Excuse me, damn it. It was a bit of a struggle. But now we're having a real struggle trying to catch the Macedonian fleet. said, keep them away as far as possible. Wherever they may go. Highly doubt they'll engage them in a battle. No, they're leaving. Because hopefully it'll slow them down. Okay. Why don't you keep it, taking it to the hills. But mind you, there'll be more enemy reinforcements moving this way. Send them both out here. If we can't catch them with our ships, we're going to sacrifice by using our fast ships to slow them down. The other Macedonian armies this way. They're going to have a bit of a hard time. So yes, you are to engage them directly. Slow them down so ours can catch them. They're probably going to be heading that way too. Are you sure? And yes, you have a better commander. But this will give them time. But we don't know their tactic yet. But you ought to slow them down. So the battle will be engaged there, so find the fastest route before we are to engage them. While the occupation of Thessaly will continue. Though you don't have to take every single territory, but some. You can read our sieges here. There, now it says our side might win. We'll just have to use greater numbers against them. And we'll soon be reinforced by an unlikely source. This far in the sea. And if we destroy their fleet, their army will be gone too. So the battle is to begin in a few days. Battle's begun. They're going to be joining it in 2 weeks, so just hang on. They both had the same idea. What's against probing attack? Use harassment. And we'll be bringing in boarding tactics since we didn't come up with a tactic for this sort of split navy. Continue. Meanwhile, didn't need them. Our heavy ships did the job. We've captured 2 Liburnians, 2 triremes, 1 tetraries. We did not lose a single ship. They've lost 6. We just sunk one of them. We know where they're going to be headed. This way. Find their fleet and destroy it, and then we'll come around and blockade this gulf here. And that river too. So let's focus on the land campaign for now. Two more to go. Continue your march. You free yet? It's about to reach 25, which means peace will be imminent, and they will be free if Macedon doesn't get there. And when they're at peace, tell them to come in as a feudatory status, and we'll complete the objective. It's going to take a long while, even though we don't have good admirals anymore. But you know they'll be back, with possibly greater numbers. Two ways in. If we beat them again in one more major battle, they cannot reinforce their entire armies. So as we say, you are to blockade them. Take over these two ports. We use our heavy ships. You're going straight over there. Our Indian tutor died of overwork. Are you sure? With that kind of morale? Are you nuts? Okay, we need a new one. You any good? Despite your ill health, you may do. I just want to make sure, because, you know, if I remember correctly, I mean, I'm not changing her ambition, I'm just having a look. We told Kassandros to become a great warrior, but she may get a negative trait if the tutor has any of those bad things, which, I'm not talking about health-wise, but... No, I don't think he's cruel, nor corrupt, nor the other one that I forgot. So, it'll work. So, it's fine. You know, with all this loot that we've been getting, and subsequent money that's going to be coming from tribute, I think it would be most wise to get some mercenaries. The only local mercenaries I see in mainland Greece are the Athenian mercenaries that we see here. But they have a far better general. He's a mercenary captain after all, but depressed like everybody else. So it'll be 100 gold to hire them, and we'll pay them 21 every month, which would no doubt be costly. So don't go for it yet, unless we see a smaller mercenary band around here. Well, this is what mercenaries are for. So whatever has a slightly smaller composition, and that we can manage to get. 21 a month, but 16 a month for mercenaries from Delos. That could be manageable, as long as we don't prolong the war. Unless these mercenaries kind of, you know, overstay their welcome. Just hang on. I just had to Those not far from here. Cheaper mercenaries, unfortunately, are further in Macedon. Again, we may consider hiring mercenaries if the next major battle that we fight is costly for us. Meanwhile, they're on their way to their positions. Sieges haven't started yet. Oh, that's why. Oh, you're about to become a prisoner. Actually, we're about to arrive. If they can just hold out. Now it's even, but they have low morale. We did not lose a single ship, but we captured one. Captured one Liburnian. Well done. Now wait for the heavy ships to arrive. We'll take over their ports and destroy their fleet entirely. Roman armies will be on their way to assist us. From our subjects. Scandal is unfortunately part of an average day in Theban court. Ordinarily, we simply ignore such petty squabbles. On this occasion, the esteemed Kassandros was found in Redeveloped of his lover, Kappos Mined, by his spouse. The spouse is overcome with despair and has appealed to the court that he needs to strip off the office for his brazenly public vice. Always with the philosophers. But just have his ass flogged. Shoot. Hang on. Damn it, they already made up their mind. Stop. We have to assist them. They're about to get themselves caught here. Force march quickly. It's the remnant army of theirs. This is what we mean by possible costly. About to arrive on the 15th. Battle will begin on the 19th. Terrain is to our benefit because we're going to be fighting in the forests here. Alright. Take over. This port is ours, but it's not the one that we wanted. All the ships are here, actually. We took the wrong port. Remember, they use the bottleneck tactic, and skirmishing is actually good against that. Now he's using phalanx. Once you come in, what's good against phalanx? Envelopment, but it would do little, so give it a try. We have little cavalry. Just hold the line, fellas. No unfortified, undefended enemy ports adjacent to this fleet. You're in the same sea. Tell you what, Don't let them leave. You are to keep them busy. Smaller fleets will come to this area. And that includes you too, you lucky little bastard. You'll be there in repairs. Meanwhile, reinforcements are coming, just hang on. Archers and cavalry are killing them. Reinforcements have arrived. We're beating them. You got it. Wait. Have you? No, not yet. Because they asked us for access. And by the way, this area is now negotiable. And also we probably want these parts too, because it's part of our territory that we need. But obviously we need a lot more than that, including taking their capital, which we're definitely well on our way for that. So for now, you are to keep them busy. Looks like you can land that port for repairs. If they try to leave, engage them. Got it? You have the heavy ships. They're on the run. As you were. Him again. Slow it down so we can get a better control of this more. Yeah, we're surrounding Pella. Yep, they're trying to leave. This is what we've expected. They cannot reinforce any further as time goes along. When it gets down to this. So we're soon on our way to blockade this here. Get them. They're leaving. And we are not to let them. Begin siege. In case. Aha! They tried frontal assault, but that's not gonna do. We destroyed all 20 of them. 2 Libynians, 1 trireme, and 1 X already captured. We've gained naval superiority. Oh then. How much? 12. For a little tyranny. That'll hurt their family's prestige. And this port is captured also. But get back to your original post. Have these ships repaired and then join the blockade. Their navy's been destroyed, but they're trying to rebuild it in Pella. We will not let them leave. Remain at your positions. there's this other Macedonian army that we have to deal with in the future. That revolt is still ongoing? If they remain down here, then we got an idea. Well, I don't know. I mean, our ship's taking a bit of a beating, especially the captured ones. And it kind of gave me a thought about why don't we blockade the entire Hellespont so their army cannot support the rest of Macedon. Okay, it'll be a hell of an idea. Change of plans. Head to the Hellespont. You're to continue your route. Out! There's the other army we were waiting on. Because we know there's more than that. Get your running sandals on, boys. This is a level 9 general. Energetic and aggressive. Does he have light cavalry? Yes, plenty. And heavy as well. But he's also energetic. Move out. We don't know what tactic they're going to be bringing to the table, but we'll do what we can to fight them all. They have a stronger army. You know? It's farmland territory, you know? Oh, they chose envelopment, but less effective, but we're about to get heavy numbers over here. They withdrew. They knew it was a lost cause. So we're going to try to get our small fleet over here to blockade the Hellespont so their army cannot leave to get back to Macedon. And then once this fleet is repaired, we will send them to the Hellespont to take their place to relieve our light ships. Check around us. This is big. There wasn't much breaches. If they surrendered this soon, we would be lucky. There's a... Got more enemy reinforcements. I'll be heading this way. It's the Dalmatians. Watch your back. You're about to be a free country, Achaia. Can't wait for you to join us. The Dalmatian Navy was beaten, so we're crossing them without any trouble. Is this all in one sea zone? They've captured Ilion, but not quite yet. what we need is a full blockade. We can't let them in. Actually, a single ship can stop a blockade, so... No. Because I recall from, you know, the islands and everything. Now, continue your course. Seems the next port is over there, and that's... You got it. Single ship can actually stop a strait crossing, or a major river crossing. Single ship can do that. So, the Macedonian army will not be leaving. All we need to do is to find any remaining... Well, they don't have a large enough navy to transport them across, so they're stuck. But this fleet here, that will be repaired, will take their place. Oh, it's part of the zone of control. Yes? No? No. Can't move. Now we can. Got their capital. That's definitely going to hurt their morale. But give it a couple of more months, if not years of war. They can take all the territory they like, but they're going to be stuck there for a while. Unless we systematically destroy their armies to the point where they cannot reinforce anymore. Switch to there. Begin the advance now. Don't get left behind. Stick together. The Romans are here. Come, this way. Go. It's a level 5? Holy... There's no way our troops can take that fort with that large garrison. We're gonna have to use our heavy ships to break some of that down. Mega polyremes. They're the only ones that could destroy these fortresses, so wait a moment until troops arrive. So it'll make the job of their siege much easier. How is my health? I've been wondering. 15. Right. She hasn't lost her charisma, but she did increase her martial. Move up. Demodamas, General of Second Stratos and friend of the consort. He's initiated a wide-ranging restructuring of the officers under his command. He assures us will allow a more efficient command hierarchy. Curiously, our attaché has noted that the officer with strong Republican ideals are not receiving any promotions. Yet it is hard to deny the activity of this move. Well, he's confident. That's the problem. But I'll give him this, and I'll persuade him. So that way he makes sure he stays loyal to the state. Wait until our army will get closer so their siege can begin, and our ships will begin to knock down their fortresses. Then the path is clear. Are they ready for sail? I'll give a time estimate. 4 months. By July, they will be ready. Allied forces now taking this area, including Achaia, which no doubt you really want to be free. Wish I could help you a little or two, but we're fighting the same enemy, while their best troops now are stuck over there. Because we made it so. Careful. Don't move. That's why we say don't move. But it's our ally that's going to get in trouble, but he's rather a good one. Should we help him? We faced him before. He's the energetic, aggressive one. But the movement's already locked, so it's already been decided. Hold your position. Wait. We can engage him now if we wish to. 4 days. It's hills. It's going to be their turf. But they're going after Ionian troops, which we can definitely be reinforced by them. The war enthusiasm is high. We're not quite there yet. Oh no, they're coming! It wasn't enough to stop them. Fruitless effort. And they're crossing over there, but it's not enough to stop a blockade. This is all one sea zone here. The entirety of it. We have to engage them. Don't let them get together. Stop them. Stop your siege. Go assist them. They enveloped us last time, but to defeat development, just use good old shock action. Sometimes caution must be thrown to the wind. Few foes can stand against a mass charge, though we must be wary of those that can field a stout defense. So screw it, we charge at them. Not coming. Gave them a beating. Honor guard. Right. Go for it. Begin the siege. George, hold your position. Take down these fortresses. 2, 3. There. Even though we could destroy all of them entirely, but we kind of need that fort. Because we know enemy forces are heading this way, but if you hold a fort, now it's at zone of control, but if they need this back, it's going to take them time. You don't necessarily need to destroy their fortresses entirely, which is what these mega colonies are capable of. So we are incapable of stopping the Macedonian army from heading this way, so head to Limnos for repairs. We're withdrawing this blockade, and we're going to have the light ships to take their place in the blockade. We might have a problem. Probably going to want Pella back. What the hell are y'all doing? This one's fresh, so switch over. This one's quite fresh. Here come with us. This way. Had second thoughts, have you? Shall fight them here. Now hurry up and finish your little war so we can bring you in. Good thing we brought them home, because had our ships got caught in the storm, they would definitely be broken. The attrition damage that can cause quite a bit of damage to these ships. So it's a good thing they're in port. Slow down, will you? Battle's about to begin. We'll see what they got. Same idea. Against bottleneck, use skirmishing. You had the same idea too. We're out to meet him. These guys won't quit. Makes you wonder how many of them are there. There are large armies on their way. Perfect man for the job. We're not taking deteriorating losses yet. Well, we really knocked the hell out of these fortresses down to make it easier for at least one army to take. And we need that fort for... I mean, look, it's on the hill, so it's strategically important for us to have it. Set sail. On the way. Spend the last couple of years of my life. Yeah, they're all gonna get together, and we're gonna be there too. Oh, whoa. It's the old army. Crossing that river would be dangerous. So they're going to want this city. That's what they're heading for. They're likely going to get come together. Oh, this is going to be the tough part. And our allies won't come with us. Perhaps mercenary sounds good right about now. Just get those mercenaries from Delos. Since you're on your way over here. Actually, no. Take over this blockade. Head to Delos. These mercenaries are now hired officially. But when you hire mercenaries, it's going to take their time for the morale to come up. But this is for faster army morale recovery while they're at it. I don't like to use mercenaries, me personally. There we go. This is what we were worried about. A desperate move. Likely win here, but it's their hills. Okay, they backed off. Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? They're sure about it. Okay, we're all present and counted for. So our side might win with our combined strength. No nearby allies. And mercenaries are not coming until a later time. Damn. Very reluctant to do so. We may win it here, but it's gonna hurt. Stop force marching. Need that morale. And I'm not sure about the tactics for either of them. If I were them, stop a bottleneck. That's what I think they're gonna do. They're gonna either pick something that won't have the advantage, or if they go for skirmishing, we're screwed. But these are two of their best Macedonian armies to have. And if we take this area, then we get what we want. This is going to be a decisive battle here. And then soon we'll be reinforced by some mercenaries from Delos. Here we go. It's official. No, they backed off at the last second. They realized. It's like, no. So you, shrewd, weak-willed, chaste, and harsh. Military man, all your life. Okay, now they considered. No advantage here, so they went for phalanx. We have higher discipline. They'll be arriving on tomorrow. And we've already got rid of most of them. Reinforcements have arrived. We're fending them off. Will they withdraw, or will they fight all the way to the end? Looks like they're going to go for it all the way to the end. Not saying every last man, it's just everything that they sent out there. Oh, we lost 10,000. We killed 15,000 of them. And we captured their best general of the land. Even though he's very old, but is he worth a damn? Well, we kind of need the money because we're paying the mercenaries. And we'll soon pay them again. And this supply limit is high enough for room for all of us. So let's just take the damn objective. Give it 2 months and then we'll send them out. Can't wait to control more cities. And our allies defeated them too. They can't take much more of this. Bring out the mercenaries. It's good enough. Come on in. Where shall we dispose of you? Further contribute to land campaign, of course. We don't plan on taking Thrace soon. So we'll go no further than just in these areas. There's no doubt we'll have them under control next. One would think we probably didn't need the mercenaries. But they're for the reserve. Surrender! I don't want to destroy that fortress. This is good strategic ground. Okay, we got it. And here comes this one ship to us. Rebellion against Thrace. And we've allied with Thrace. Okay. Control a few more of these territories and we should be good. Head up there. This way. And that way. Off you go. Land here. They don't have it in them anymore. Well, we didn't need to take that territory. Just this one and that's that. Even though it's already negotiable by that time. Beware. Come on up. Just gonna take our sweet time to meet them in battle one more time. Come with us. One more battle. One more fight. It's against a very good general. 18 cohorts, which they're a beaten force. But I'm willing to risk it all for one more battle. That'll be for glory. Pick up the pace. What took you so long? docks. You're supposed to head over there. Unclear. Well, we'll do what we can to fight against this brave, aggressive, and original thinker. Just one more victory, alright? Yes? No. I mean, I would love to have that too, but I guess that is too much for them. I guess we'll drag this war as long as we can. You free? Come on. Just give Macedon... Let Macedon give a hair independence. He's an Illyrian. Well, we'll be on our way to reinforce him, but this is gonna hurt a bit, but it'll do. Horses are coming. Hang on. They withdrew. It's not the official end of the battle. Yeah, it's getting too far from our comfort zone. We'll do something about that little army soon. Just hold position here. So we'll figure out what do we do next. Take our sweet time to get back down to Pella. And I'm sure they're eager for revenge, these combined forces. Are we missing something? Hey! I know I can't whistle, but I'm saying we're just going to use our the most experienced troops. We'll stay in the mainland. Get down here, all of you. Mercenaries must get down here and take that damn island. We forgot about that. That's the reason why the war enthusiasm's on their way. Go on, get 50 cohorts, so they decide to combine their forces of what's left of their beleaguered army. Euxodoxus Demosthenes, general of 3rd Stratos, his capacity as general, he's begun to use his own personal funds to augment the size of his assigned army. We're unsure whether to oppose his initiative or worry over the intentions behind this action. The 3rd Stratos doesn't have light infantry, but it's nice to have additional ones. So. Be careful with him. Get in here. Damn it, man. Oh, no, never mind. The Romans got him. To your position, men. Because they're coming back. Get in there and take it! Can't win this war unless we completely control the entire objective. You forgot these islands. Always do. Get ready to swarm them. Oh, no, you're not getting away. Go, move! For a moment, I I don't know. And obviously you're still at war, because I still see you with the occupations that you have there. At least that kid doesn't have anything that relates to Pella. Get down! He was the head of the family. Kite. You'll do. These royal stewards. That's going to make an impact on taxation. We may have to lower the fort maintenance. Because, they're not going to retake this back. War enthusiasm is very low. We can definitely end this now, if we wished. But is there anything else you wish to ask? Just hang on. Let's win this thing first. My wife has died. Dysentery. We never used the state funds to get her treated. You know, if I was to marry someone, it would have to be someone skilled and beyond childbearing age, because I like Cassandra. She'll do. What could be... Well, best candidate I see is her, but this would definitely knock down on the ruler marshal. At least you're healthy. Okay, not her. Maybe just marry some minor woman. Ah, here's one. Lung disease. Friend of the Admiral. Just marry some woman of no political significance. She does contribute to the finesse and zeal, but not martial, unfortunately. Hate to spend more money. Anyways. One more victory coming up. Changed their mind. Captured another general. Zalmoxian. Dacian faith. Some of slavery as well. Okay, that'll be the last battle. Okay. This is definitely a big impact. And I just wish you all the best if you can win this War of Independence for you. So we can bring you in as a Imperator. But anyways. Let's talk. At least Rome focused most of its troops on the Taglio de front. Despite the fact that our fellow Greek brethren there, but we'll see what we can do. Let's negotiate here. So yes, we want these territories, but is it possible I can have this too? Yes, because I had interest because of more cities there. More cities means more taxes, commerce, manpower. Even though the aggressive expansion would be at an all-time high. And what else? Nations to liberate, because they've gained so much land that they really or extended themselves. So. Not get to you. Oh, just Barely. Because I'd rather see them be liberated, so... Okay, we'll consider. We'll drag on this war a little as long as we wish to. Go ahead, take this area. We'll be right behind you. Stop force marching. Just get moving at a more light speed. So we'll just take a little more territory until war score drags on. Because I'd rather see Getia liberated. Here it is! So that's what I wanted. Just these territories and this area has to be liberated because Macedon has expanded too far up north to my liking. And I like to see them back. And may never know that Getia could be our potential northern ally that will work together one day. Despite the fact we're kind of distance apart. But this is not going to be the only war we'll fight against Macedon for. But they'll definitely be scattered. And weakened. And with it. And so, let's make this official. And this peace offer will increase my rank to a major power. You sure about this? Yes, sir. A lot of things had happened. The great city of Pella has finally fallen to our troops. It is now in our hands. Pella was a relatively minor city compared to its southern neighbors, until the sudden rise of Macedonian power. After the hegemony of Philip II and the great campaigns of his son Alexander, the city had become one of the richest and most important Greek trade ports, home to the Macedonian culture that is spread all through Persia. With the city under our control, our men and advisors wonder how she would treat our old enemy. There have been people asking us to sack the city to the ground and bring everything valuable back home to Thebes. Whew. Oh dear. Reduce the Pella to the ground? Man, do we really want to do that? They never made it a metropolis, which if there was that option, I would. But this will be different. Only a few Macedonian treasures will be brought back home. I'll take a bit of popularity hit. Pella won't be happy, and 12% of their population will perish. This, even though it was Macedon under Kassandros I that rebuilt Thebes. And I guess this is how we repay them back in kind for what they done to the Greeks. And it was Thebes that fought against Philip and Alexander, which Thebes was the last Greeks to fight in the defense for the freedom of the Greek people. But they perished, and this is how we repay back to them in kind. So, therefore, and now that we're a major power now, threatened wars, support relative alliances, integrated cultural happiness increased, capital imports too, integration a little bit faster, more diplomatic relations, monthly political influence, less war score cost, even more diplomatic range. But it increases threshold for civil war, unfortunately. And so is the loyalty of generals, admirals, and governors. Speaking of governors, we shall appoint our first governor of Macedon. Hello there. Greet you. I'm sure an alliance between us will benefit us one day. 1 second. Yes. Even though the route is separated from us, but keep in mind, our aggressive expansion is at an all-time high, so stability isn't going to do any good. kingdom for assault. Glass. We do have contact with the Persian Empire now. So let's import some glass. Country's civilization level increased. We've made the biggest gains possible. All Macedonia Hellenic. Up there. Now who is to govern Macedonia? Most qualified person is you, as you are just. And you just turned 16 recently. So young man, take over. And as for these mercenaries, we'll pay them off. Spend another 100 now that we got all that loot. Even with the full maintenance of everything, we make very good income. But for now, the army is to rest. And we'll take a look at each and every one of these cities. Stay strong. Otherwise we will be fighting against Macedon again. Right. You are to withdraw here. You are to stay over here. Station up here. And another down here. So we're keeping this fortress here, unless you want to build a border fortress. Now they already got that planned out. This stays, including Pella for its political certainty. Of course the Macedonian nobles ain't happy, but I've come to the realization that I think the Macedonians are the biggest majority here. But give it a month. We have enough money for that, but it's for this island and Thassos. The ancient gold mines of Thassos has fallen on hard times. It behooves us to address this with haste. Redeveloped gold mining. This'll do. From time immemorial, the mines of Thassos have provided the Mediterranean with high-quality gold. First the Phoenicians, then the Greeks settled here, turning the backwater island to a location of strategic relevance throughout the Aegean. In recent past, however, the populace have drifted away, and the mines are operating at full efficiency, and a small economic stimulus ought to put Thassos back to where it belongs. Let us hope for a good return. New provincial capitals. I'm sure getting technology is even more expensive nowadays for what we just did. Since we got a governor, gotta focus on that. Not everybody's to march home, or these areas where we could be safely reinforced. Check back in September. Return to port. Get repairs. Definitely import to the next whatever. Pelagonia. What's the biggest city? especially this here. A lot of open country. As we recover now, our maximum manpower is 68,000. And with this amount of income that we get these days, we can definitely afford the creation of another entire army. We're not quite there yet. If it calls for help, we'll be there. She's 15. She's still got the charisma and zeal. Hasn't decreased at all. Keep the stability up. A lot of trade because of this huge gain of territory we've made. Qualified for statesmanship reasons. There are starving populations out there, but they'll be regaining food in time. Now we got grain from Persia. This will help. I see it needs food too. Oh, nearly captured Thessaly too. Larsa will be its provincial capital there. Really, Persia's got elephants. Or alternatively, Nubians. Well, from there. May possibly consider creating an army that will include elephants, since we have a manageable income now. Just win, alright? You can negotiate your way out of this. We'll end this episode soon. So, now we begin to recover the manpower, but soon we'll create another new army. And possibly expand some of the already existing ones as well. Yes, I'm aware of this, but I know this gives me that nickname, but I think Kassandros should take that name, knowing that I will not be around for long. So I assume her reign will begin by... map here. She's born September... well, wait till September 26th. Have him flogged. Put that there. Yeah, sorry about that. Feel safe than ever. And plus, now that we've controlled the other parts of Boeotia, that would definitely improve the economy here. Now that we have the city of Lamia under our control. Should invest a little more in this city. Give me 2 theaters, because this is Macedonian majority. Needs to be Boeotia. And since it's a prosperous city, and this, and an aqueduct, just one. And an aqueduct for Delphi too. This is the smallest of that city. And you know, if we ever make a lot of money again, which we will, no doubt, what the hell you question that for? Since we control 3 holy sites except for Hades, because that's owned by somebody else, and maybe we should rebuild that holy site here in Delphi, so we can start storing these treasures in there, since we got so much of them. Oh, I totally forgot about this. What does Thebes need? The body of King Leonidas of Sparta. Put it in here. And now it's part of that, since we have a sanctuary of Thebes for Dionysos. It's not full, but at least it's good now. 41, come on, win this thing. Let me get you in. But we have to wait until the occupation of Achaia. Okay, Kassandros all grown up. She's ambitious, but unfortunately she's tactically inflexible, which hurts the marshal a little. So if she was to be a commander, which she cannot because she's a woman, reinforcement speed would be down, but that's -1 marshal, but she's still got the finesse, charisma, and zeal for them. There's no shortage of choices here. If we were to get her married, and which, by the way, this would be a matrilineal marriage, but wait until she becomes the next ruler. As I continue to be in mourning and depressed. So give her time. Think about it. Beware, they may beat him back. But they don't have a navy right now, so they can't get to Achaia at all. So they will win by automatic. So just wait until 24th of May. Run, Achaia, run. Free Corinthos. And then join Thebes. Plus, you know, that's the ruler himself. And we gave them access. If they come to our borders, they're safe from big bad Macedon. their lack of navy right now, but I'm sure they're rebuilding it when the war is over. Games shall be held. Also, we should start looking for generals in the future. For future conflicts. Especially against Macedon. We don't think we're going to get enough of them. Oh, I see what they're doing. Catchers want territory just run around while they have a hard time catching up because of their massive size and... Peace. You did it! Come on in! You're a city-state, but now you're officially part of Greece. Alright, just hang on. Let's see what Sophie wants to be. She wants to become a tyrant. No, not you. No. Not like that. Give her something else in mind. Anything but tyranny. Since she's got good martialdom, not as good as Cassandra with the bases earlier. Corrupt, ambitious, cruel. Was it any of these? Should I give her more martial too? I mean, we want a strong family, so therefore, go with that. Stop at June 1st. There. Okay. So you're part of it now. And yes, that would complete these two objectives here. But we shall see the progress and the formation of the Pan-Hellenic government in the next episode. Because as, well, he's no longer in mourning, but he's only prolonging for his eventual death. As Cassandra grows up, she will have the honor to have formed the Hellenic League. So Thebes will form the Hellenic League after you finish this mission, so we'll have that on. So until then, in the next episode of Thebes, which, as you can see from this view, nobody would have thought that Thebes would grow up to this size and watch it become united Greece. But there's plenty of more work to be done, and we shall see it then. But until then, so long for now.